guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you're here, I tell you every single day, you are here with the Dior group, baby. Good morning.
Good morning, man. Yes, you are again. If you're watching our videos, again, we thank you. We're grateful. And we speak to you guys humbly when we say things and deliver our messages to you. Our goal and our mission is to do one thing, and that's to leave you just a little bit better than we found you before. So to add value in your life, wherever you may be weak at, wherever you could be struggling at, in whatever way that we can help at, whether it's, to help you build a business, right? To help you stay happily married. If it's even to motivate you a little bit and put a little pep in your step in the morning.
Yeah.
Whatever helps you out, our job is to give what we got, to give it to you. Yeah. Hopefully it blesses and touches you in some kind of way, man.
Some kind of way. Well, guys, if you don't know and you're watching these videos, if your parents never taught you this or school, it is Black History Month, guys. So all month we want to spotlight, again, icons and influential people who have helped us get to where we are, and also who motivate you mostly on a daily basis also. So today we are going to be talking about a $1 billion beep. Can I say that? Hopefully I'm empowering. That's like empowering women today. So that's definitely empowering. Shout out to you. But today we'll be talking about Oprah Winfrey, guys. She is, of course, the first, wasn't she like the first African-American billionaire?
Yeah. Woman, female billionaire.
Y'all, that's huge. If y'all know anything about history, like, woman has broke comp structures. Woman has just changed the world in significant ways. And she gave this speech, and it is so influential, and we wanted you guys to hear it.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Oprah Winfrey. And again, it's Black History Month. And for us, what we're trying to do is we want to give people their roses while they're still living.
Correct.
I know some people celebrate people who have gone on to the upper room, right? But we're celebrating people who are still living, still making an impact to this day, and who are currently making history as we're living, right? And Oprah Winfrey, again, she needs no introduction. Yeah. I think she's known all across the globe, right? For being, again, the first African-American female billionaire. And again, we come to you guys with a short clip and a short video. She has a couple key points in her video we're going to watch that should resonate with you. But the goal is, at the end of these 28 days of February, hopefully you'll start seeing a common theme and a common message amongst all the greats that we show you.
Yes.
But let's play. Let's get to it. I'm with it.
Let's get to it. Let's jump right in.
Just these three things will carry you if you let them. First and foremost, knowing who you are. Knowing who you are. Being able to answer this question, who am I? And what do I want? Who am I really? My answer is I am God's child. I am that which is born of all that is. I am, as Pierre de Chardin said, a spiritual being having a human experience, come trailing the breath of the ancestors yet, but trailing the breath of the angels, and understanding that because I am connected to the source of all that is possible for me. That's who I am.
Guys, so if you guys are watching what I'm watching, y'all can't see my legs right now, but I have chill bumps on my legs. Like, every time I hear her speak, she's so inspirational, so motivational. But she's going to give 3 points throughout this video. And point number one was...
Point number one, you just heard it, man. Knowing who you are. Like, knowing who you are. She said it so beautifully. I never heard it said that way. But understanding your spiritual being, right? Getting inside of who you are, tapping into your identity. But what she said is, once you're connected to that powerful source above, right, through your spiritual connection with the one above, you can do anything. But once you understand that there's a connection there, it gives you the power and the strength to say, you know what, it doesn't matter what I look like, where I come from, that doesn't matter, because I'm connected to a ultimate omnipotent source, which is all powerful. So if I'm connected to that source, who can stop me? I love Oprah. So it was so simple, it was so beautifully said too, like as only a woman could say.
As only a woman could say. I'm starting to see the pattern of already, if you guys have been watching our videos, is that all the successful people that we talk about so far have all said that they made it because of God. We haven't heard one person yet who has made it to a certain level of success without believing in a creator. So number one, believe in God.
Yeah, man, and she's spot on. Like that is, I haven't heard anybody yet that we watched that said, "Hey, look, I made it by myself. Like I did this all on my own." Like nobody ever says that. Most people, they always say, "Hey, look, I always want to give credit to God or a higher power, whatever that power may be that you believe in."
Yeah.
But it all starts with, again, knowing who you are. So start there first. So if you don't have a connection with the omnipotent source, I say, hey, start there, man. First, plug into something that's bigger than a human being, right?
Yeah.
Something, because human beings can only take you so far.
Yeah, in the flesh, I mean, you cannot do it alone.
Oh, the flesh is weak.
You cannot do it alone.
Flesh is weak.
But let's get back to it, y'all.
Oprah Winfrey.
You must find a way to serve. Martin Luther King said that not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great because greatness is determined by service. Now, we live in a world where everybody wants to be famous and where we admire people for just being famous. We think being known brings us value. The truth is, all of that will fade in time. In 3 years, you won't be able to name the housewives of Atlanta. The real truth is that service and significance, service and the significance that you bring to your service is that which is lasting. So to be able to, whatever your occupation or job or talent or gift is, our honorees today getting doctorate degrees, to apparently opposite fields, HIV and AIDS and the spoken word. But what they have in common is service, using the spoken word in service to community and the world. Using your knowledge and information about HIV and AIDS and medicine in service to the world. And if you look at all the most successful people in the world, whether they know it or not, they have that paradigm of service. Everybody's talking about Mark Zuckerberg and the IPO. Service. Jay-Z rapping. Service. Through the word, to people, through song.
So guys, it's crazy that she mentioned Jay-Z because y'all know, if you watched the video from me yesterday, that we just talked about Jay-Z and how iconic he was. And she gave the reference, he gives people service through song. People who listen to his music, he inspires them to do certain things, no matter whether you may think it's good or whether you think it's bad, he is inspirational to a lot of people.
Yeah, man. Point number 2, right? Service. So number 1, if you're following along, know who you are, right? Identifying who you are. And once you identify who you are, you start finding out your gifts, your purpose, and all that good stuff, right? But then step number 2, right? Once you identify your gifts, your occupation, your talents, whatever it is, find a way to serve other people, right? Don't use your gifts or your occupation only to serve yourself, right? That's why I love what we do here at the Dior Group, right? Our main job is to be a service to other people, to show other people, hey, man, look, there's another way to live. You can still make money and still have a successful marriage, right? You can make money and still be at every event that your kid has. You can do both, right? You can be in a career field to which your main purpose and objective is to serve middle-income American families with products that life insurance companies have, right? So that's something where once you find out, hey, man, look, I know my gift is, how can I use this gift to help other people, right? Once you identify that stuff, now you're going in the right track. Now you're moving in the right direction.
I like the questions you asked. You always need to ask yourself, how can I service other people? Because a lot of times we get caught up in ourselves and our family and our household that we forget that everyone else is still working towards the same goal that we're working for. And lastly, I want to speak on the famous part. I love that when she did this, I don't even know when she did this interview. I didn't look at the date. But I do know that she talked about then everybody wanting to be famous. You idolizing people just because they have a blue check by their name instead of knowing what they've done. You don't know their history. You don't know their track record. You don't know anything. All you know is that they're verified or a lot of people know them. And you aspire to be just like that. I will tell you that a lot of famous people also do say fame comes with a price. So I don't think that your main goal should be fame. I think it should be, like she said, servicing people, helping others. And if you gain fame through that, Okay, cool. But if you don't, you're still a good person at the end of the day because you still did all the right things.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of it, and you touched on it at the end when you said if you gain the fame through helping other people, that's the magic formula.
Yeah.
Because if you service enough people and help enough people, like a Mark Zuckerberg or a Jay-Z or a Jeff Bezos or Oprah Winfrey, when you start actually helping other people, people start talking about you. They start chatting. They start saying, "Hey, go look at this person. Go research them. We need to get you speaking at our event." They start sharing your posts. They start sharing your stuff like constantly. They want to follow you, want to know who you are. They want to know everything you're doing. So if you focus on, serving other people as opposed to just becoming famous, because I mean, listen, man, God will give you what you ask for. If you ask for fame, He'll give you fame. But just as quick as it was built up, it'll come crashing back down again too. But when you service other people, you got a bunch of people that love you, who follow you, who will invest in you, who will support you, who will respect you, right? And once you build that following, you'll never go back down. Oprah can never go back down to zero, ever. Like ever. Jay-Z can never go back down to zero, right? Because they constantly focus on how can we service and help other people, and now that following has grown, right? And as that following grew, their net worth grew too, by the way.
Because they put in the time, they put in the effort, they were consistent. Consistency brings success, guys.
Consistency is everything. Consistency is key.
Consistency is key.
It's key, man.
But let's see what else she got to talk about.
Let's go.
Made a decision that I was no longer going to just be on TV, but I was going to use TV as a platform, as a force for good, and not be used by TV. And I will tell you, my decision to make that significant change in the way I operated on television, using television as a service, changed my career exponentially. Service through medicine, service through art, using whatever it is you produce, your product, as a way of giving back to the world. When you shift the paradigm of whatever it is you choose to do to service, and you bring significance to that, success will, I promise you, follow you. Service and significance equals success.
Oh my gosh, what did I just say? Servicing people equals success. Is that what she just said?
Service and significance equals
and
success.
What he just said, guys. So she just put the formula in front of you guys. Again, what she's telling you is when you offer something to someone, be of service to someone, it will always come back tenfold. And I think that's in the Bible, I believe. I don't think my preacher just be saying that. But I will tell you, our service, that's why I love what we do. Because we have a service that helps people, that provides people an opportunity to become free. And through that helps us grow. That helps us become more successful. And we are on TV right now. Maybe not to you guys, but I'll tell you, my son will walk in the living room and he'll be like, oh my God, mommy and daddy's on TV because we're on YouTube. So this is just our first little avenue to be able to reach the goals that we want to reach by servicing other people. I love it.
No, Oprah's amazing. She is amazing. And when you said like service and significance equals success, and once you start serving enough people, you then become significant, right? And by default, no matter what you're doing, no matter what's happening like in your life, if you service enough people, right, you'll become significant. You put those two things together, you're going to become successful. Like that. That's it. That's plain. That's simple. And another key thing she said was not being used by TV.
Yes.
Right? Using TV and not being used by TV. Let's talk social media, baby.
I like it.
Let's talk social media. A lot of people see people who are just on doing it for IG or doing it for social media.
Do it for the gram.
Doing it for clout.
Yeah.
Like, no, like, don't take that approach when you're attacking social media. And we had to learn the same thing. 100%. We had to learn, hey, man, let's use this tool to help other people. And that's what we're doing now, right? That's what we're doing. Coming to you guys, adding value to you guys, sharing information with you guys, presenting you guys with opportunities that you didn't know were out there. Like, that's what we're here to do. And when you have that mindset, you look at social media totally different. Oh, yeah. Because social media now is TV. Yeah. People make it to TV from social media now, as you see now. You got IGTV,
Facebook
right?
TV or something like that. It's like Facebook Watch. TV.
All that stuff, man. YouTube is social media, right? But it's people become influencers on YouTube or whatever, right? And they go over to TV, right? Natural cable TV, right? Premium cable TV. But the main thing, I think that's one line that you can take to the bank. Do not be used by TV. Like, use TV and don't let TV use you. We can switch it up. Like, use social media. Don't let social media use you. Like, use social media to provide service to other people. Yep. Don't let it use you, man. Don't get caught up in the hype, look at other people's stuff, saying, oh my God, I want what they have. And you start feeling depressed and sick because you don't have it. And you cry at night in your bed and stuff. Like, understand, man, use social media for what it's for. A way to connect to other people and market whatever service that you have to become significant.
To become significant, guys. And I'll tell you that when we took a break off of social media for about a year, my opinion now is that it's really hard to grow a personal brand because you become so consumed with it. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but it's really hard. So we took a step back from social media, and when we came back with our business, it was a whole new world. So what I mean by that is, what you see, we're posting all the time, where we always have content for you. Mm-hmm. But what we see is we're only on social media for about an hour a day. And that's like literally posting our stuff and getting off. We do not look at anyone else's stuff. So don't feel bad if you don't get no like from us. It's not because we ain't hating. Like, we just don't see it. Because we learned that when you become so consumed in it, it takes over your life. And then it ruins, honestly, the business venture that you have. Because instead of servicing people, you start trying to service yourself to see how big you can get. So I think you need to learn the difference. Like, when you come on here for business, be business. Like, it's not fun. It's not games. Business. That's what it is.
And we had a paradigm shift. Like, we switched from creating our own personal brands, right, to saying, hey, look, let's look at it from a business aspect. Mm-hmm. So when we came back on, our paradigm shifted to how can we use this platform to not only grow our business, but to service other people. Yeah. In the business that we're in, we're all about attracting people to us, leveraging the ecosystem so they can then chase their own dreams, wherever their dreams may be, right? So that's kind of, I love it, man. Oprah is amazing.
Oprah is amazing.
She's amazing.
But that
heart
actually
emoji for Oprah.
My heart's always be ugly.
Heart eyes.
That's a good one. Heart eye. That was
$1
my heart
woman,
eyes.
Man.
She is. But that was actually not even a point, because we told you guys at the beginning of the video that it was 3 points. That was actually just a little extra because I like that part and I wanted you guys to hear it. So I put it in there because it's my video. Anywho, let's get to number 3.
You have full creative control.
Hey.
Number 3, it's so simple but so hard to do. Always do the right thing. Be excellent. People notice. Think of how you notice. You go to Taco Bell, somebody gives you extra napkin and some sauce. You notice. You want to go back to that person. Because even at Taco Bell, excellence shows itself. Be excellent. Let excellence be your brand. Everybody talks about building a brand. I never even knew what that was. When people would say, you're a brand, I would say, no, I'm just Oprah. What I recognize now is that my choice to, in every way, in every example, in every experience, to do the right thing and the excellent thing is what has created the brand. And what I know is that when you are excellent, you become unforgettable. People remember you. You stand out. Regardless of what it is, you become an unforgettable woman. And that is what we all want. We want to be unforgettable and not forgettable.
Guys, being excellent. That's the only thing I loved about that. Being excellent, being yourself, and doing everything to the best of your ability. And people will notice because you will stand out. And you will stand out because you are being authentic. Guys, I love it. Like, that is what it is. That is what the world is. That is what social media is. That is what success is. Like, you guys have to get that. Be brave right now. Right now.
She said it, man. Point 3. Always do the right thing. Mm-hmm. The right thing is not always what's best for yourself. Mm-hmm. Right? Do the right thing by doing the right thing for other people. And if you do that consistently, then you'll become excellent. Right? And everything you strive to do, just be the best at it. Mm-hmm. Like, if I'm going to do something, I want to be the best at it. If I jump into an industry, I want to be the best in that industry because I'm not doing this just for fun.
Nope.
Right? Once you become excellent at it, though, then you become unforgettable. Right? Once you're unforgettable, now you're famous. Right? Now everything else, money, fame, everything else comes behind that. But it starts with just being excellent. Whatever I put my hands on, it's kind of like a Midas touch, right? If I touch it, I want to be excellent at it. If I can't be excellent at doing it, I don't want to do it. That's the reason I ain't playing professional football, because I wasn't excellent at doing it, right? That's the reason that I'm not like a professor in a college at academia, because I wasn't excellent at school. I wasn't. I was average. I wasn't excellent.
You were Dean's List.
When I first came into college, but after that, I was a normal BC student like everybody else, right? I wasn't an A-list student. When I graduated college, I was not. I was not excellent in that field, right? I was not excellent at being a general manager of Verizon Wireless. I was good. I was decent, but I couldn't see myself being excellent in that role because it's not what I want to do, right? When I do something, my goal is to do one thing: be the best at doing it, be excellent at it. And once you're excellent, people start noticing. And make sure you do the right thing, right? Because they see once you're excellent, they start looking at you. How are they doing this? How are they doing that? How are they doing this? When they fact check you and everything looks good behind it, what can they do? You're being yourself, right? You're servicing other people, right? You're always doing the right thing, and you're excellent. Who can take you down?
Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody.
I'll tell you, doing the right thing is not always easy, because there's going to be times that it's going to interfere with what you have going on. So you have to think, like in business, sometimes when you first start a business, I'll use our industry in starting a business. Sometimes you have to worry about other people's success before you worry about your own. And that is not always an easy thing to do, because I mean, the easy thing would be, I make more money this way, I'm going to do this. But you have to think like it's not all about you. Who else can you say that you helped? Who else can you say that you helped change their lives? Like if it's only you, if you can't bring anyone with you, I'm not saying that you aren't doing a good thing, but you aren't doing a good thing. I don't know. You're not doing a good thing.
That's why I said in the beginning, man, doing the right thing is always, sometimes it's not the popular decision, right? Because doing the right thing could mean you taking less money so somebody else can get more money.
Yeah.
Right? In our business especially, right? It's so easy for me to go out here and if I help protect families on my own, I've never shared the opportunity, I can make a bunch of money doing that by myself.
Yeah,
right?
We have someone in this business that makes like $800,000, $900,000 a year. Just selling.
Yeah, just selling insurance policies by himself,
but
right?
You can
do that, right? But as you were alluding to and saying, doing the right thing for other people, once we start bringing on other people, it's no longer about us. Now we have to say, you know what's best for our organization?
How can they feed their families?
How can they feed their families? What's best for our business partners, right? Are they making income? Are they paying their bills? Is this opportunity as real as we say it is? We have to help them see that it's real, right? Whatever that may take, us time on the phone with them, us, meeting up with them for a cup of coffee, us putting them in the car, training them, us doing whatever we got to do.
Motivating them when they're down.
Right, making this content through videos so they can see, hey, man, look, this is how we're attracting people to us. But it's a sacrifice, right? It's a sacrifice to sit down every morning and do these videos. It is a sacrifice because we could be out. I could make phone calls. I could be running appointments. I could be making money.
Eating breakfast somewhere.
Eating breakfast. We could do all that stuff, right? But we always focus on doing the right thing, servicing other people, and being ourselves. That's all.
And by doing that, let me go ahead and tell y'all again, if you forgot, by doing that, we had 4 six-figure income earners last year. Why? Because it was bigger than us. It was bigger than us.
Yeah, and that's huge to say. For our second full-time year in business, that means we're on the right track. That means we're doing the right thing, right? And if we keep doing the right thing, eventually we'll become excellent at it.
Yeah.
Right? If you do it 3 years in a row, it's a trend now.
Oh, yeah.
Your third full-time year, now you're trending. Right, so the goal now is to bump that number up, take that forward to about 10 to 12 people.
I know for a fact that this year, this year we'll at least have 5. Now, that's only by 1. I know we want more than 5, but I know at least this year we'll have 5. And I think that's huge. Yeah. Because you know who we're adding.
And hey, listen.
You know who we're adding.
We're running fast. We're running hard. I'm sure we'll find 5 or 6 other people say, you know what? I want to make 6 figures this year. Right? And they can start now. They can start in June, and the opportunity's still the same. You still can come in here and run up a bag real quick to help your family. Right? So you can start chasing financial freedom. So you can break away from corporate America, man. It's all about y'all, man. Because we're going to be successful regardless.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be excellent regardless. Whatever we do, we're going to be good at it. I'm just going to keep it blunt.
He makes me do these bloopers.
We're going to be great at what we do. We're going to come hard, we're going to come fast, or we're going to be excellent, and we're going to focus on servicing other people. That's why I'm here doing what we're doing now, because it's truly servicing other people. Come on, man. We're trying to help you start that journey, and that starts with getting your time back to understanding, like Oprah said, back to point number 1, identifying who you are. You need time to identify who you are, right? When majority of your life is sucked away by corporate America, 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours a week, those are precious hours you could be investing back into finding out who you are.
Yeah.
Taking time, reading books, reading the Bible, doing things that help you grow spiritually, right? To help you identify who you are. If you don't know who you are, man, I think identity is, we can talk about, that's a whole other topic about identity
We'll
in
save
America.
that one for another day.
We will. There's identity crisis going on all across the planet.
We'll save that one for another day.
But again, it comes back to identifying who you are, having time to identify who you are, and that's what we offer. We offer to put time back into your life so you can do things that you always dreamed of doing. You have the lifestyle that you always dreamed of living.
I love it.
I love it too. Yeah.
She gonna see this one day. She gonna be like, "Oh, I love them."
Yeah, I love it.
We love you too, Oprah. We love you too.
We'll be talking to you one-on-one one day.
We will.
Face to face interview.
Face to face.
Hey, look, but if you know some other people who are iconic, that are still living to this day, who are making a huge impact across the world, we're gonna bring them to you. But if you know somebody who wants to shout out, recognize, who speaks motivational talk that we can give information to and show you guys the way, drop it in the comments, man. Drop it in the comments. Drop it below. You want to close it out? You want to end it off?
Yeah, guys. So again, if you're here and you're back and you watched this full video, here we go. This is what you need to do right now.
Hey, so again, like you said, if you're watching us, no matter what platform you're watching us on, if you're watching us on Facebook, give us a red heart, man. Come on, man. Pour your heart out. We're pouring our heart out, so give us a heart back. If you're watching us on Instagram, double tap it, man. Double tap it. Give us the red heart. And if you're watching on YouTube, the whole entire YouTube channel, if you're watching, and do a couple things. We want you to subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
Like, please subscribe to our channel. Like it, right? Comment below. We love engagement. We love commenting back with you guys.
Yes.
But the most important thing you can do on all 3 of those platforms is share the information.
Yes.
Right? That's, be a blessing to somebody else and just share the information to them. Whatever they get from it, they get from it. But you never know how one video can change somebody's entire life.
Correct.
Right? So be a blessing to somebody else. Share the content. We love you guys. We're grateful you guys keep watching us.
We out, baby.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back soon.